Hello, good evening, and welcome to Try Not to Die Thursday, where I will be continuing to play Oxygen Not Included tonight. And, keeping my dupes busy and myself busy and all sorts of things while we wait for Dreco to produce the plastic Dreco. There is also an alternate route, which I may try to start getting going on this evening, but when it comes down to it, I'm just trying to work it out. I'm trying to figure it out. And, well, who knows, really. So let's get into this because there are a lot of things to do tonight, and I have taken a bit of extra time to get started because, well, lots of stuff happened, including the neighbors deciding to get recreational, which I happen to be allergic to, so I had to make mitigation measures, or take mitigation measures. Now, what we have right now is that I need plastic. Currently, my only way of getting plastic is if these guys lay some plastic eggs. Which is, well, they haven't done that yet. They've only been laying regular eggs. There is another way, though. There is the possibility, apparently, where is it? Down here, that if I feed Dreco into this machine, that I will get plastic Dreco out the other side. So possibly I should be figuring out a way to work myself down there without drowning everything, because everything's full of water and it's great. It's grand. Okay, this is empty, so I'm just going to mop it up in here. And also, what I was on when I left, but I found out that it was making a very disturbing whooshing noise, is that I was going to be building an oxygen machine over here. Which is what is happening here, is I'm also getting some more phosphorite because you can never have too much phosphorite. So I'm actually going to pause because this was still in planning stages here. Now I have a tank which I'm going to be connecting to a vent up in here somewhere. Probably around in this area. I will be putting in a vent just so that it can work its way upward. Because the oxygen, while present, is a little thin. And we want to thicken up the oxygen atmosphere here inside the base. So I'm probably going to put a pressure sensor maybe up here, or maybe in here where it seems the thinnest, and connect that to a vent down here. I think is probably the best plan. But that's, future plans. Now, I believe that I have enough room here that I would be able to put in I would be able to put in 3 electrolyzers, so that's really nice. That is excellent. All right. But I'm not putting in electrolyzers on that bottom layer, because the bottom layer is actually going to be a gas pump. I'm making this all solid for the moment. Just for purposes of my brain. And then on the layer above is where the electrolyzers go. And yeah, this all gets cancelled because that is airflow tiles. Just gonna use that. I will have to put doors in everywhere around here, but I'm just so that's solid, and that would be solid. And there would be another pump. Actually, you know what? We actually want... I want 2 pumps down here. And 1 pump up here. And see, I put that pump in the wrong place. That's what I did. See, that's why I'm doing all this ahead of time, because this pump's too high. We actually want this pump... No, actually, wait. No, we do want it up there. We're having fun. And we're going to need filters. Which is going to be its own little bit of fun. Okay. No rule that says that the filter has to be in the same room. I'm going to need 1 filter there. And that's going to filter out the hydrogen, and then the rest gets sent to this filter. Yeah, this looks good. And let's put a vent out here. I'll just bridge that gap. And that'll be for everything that isn't oxygen. Now, put airlock doors in there and there. We'll seal this wall. We'll see how much they can reach without digging out this section. Although... yeah, I like this plan. This is a good plan. Alright. I'm gonna let them get working while I work out the actual gas pipes. Because I have caused a bit of a problem for myself with the multiple piping going on here. So I need to hook the hydrogen into this pipe here. Somehow. Which I'm probably going to have to do by going above. Okay, we also want a gas vent. Sure, let's make things interesting. We'll put it here. Okay, well, for the easy part, this one connects into here like this. I bet that's going to be counted as an unreachable build. But I know the way around that. And these two go through here and into this one. And honestly, there's no reason not to connect this in like that. Yeah. And this goes down here and into this, and that connects to that. This goes into here. Okay, and I don't want to have a lot of exposed pipes, but okay, I've got a better idea. We'll deconstruct that one, and we'll move it over one block. Oh, that's not unoccupied space. Okay. Huh. I don't want to hook it into this line. But maybe if I put it over here... right above the actual oxygen producing machine right now. That's great. Okay, so okay. This is gonna get very interesting, I can tell. Okay, well, let's work out the hydrogen line. If I bring it over here, let's see, the oxygen line is also going to have to go up high, but I can bring... Oh, I have caused myself so much by putting this on this side. Okay, let's see. If I put a bridge here and a bridge here, then I can run the pipe into that bridge, up the side, into a bridge here, just bring that over and up and into here. Bring it up and over through here. Oh, I've got more printables, but yeah, bridge it over into here. And then like that. Okay, that's the oxygen. Which means the hydrogen can't go the same way. I'm gonna have to send the hydrogen off on an even longer path, apparently. Also, I've got this bridge right here upside down. Okay. I send it up this way. Wait, I see a way. If I send it this way, and into here, oh yes, I see the way now. I see the way now. Send it through here. Send it through there. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to send it along the floor of this room. But I would only need another bridge here. And voila! There we go! The plan is in place. It's a very complicated plan. Okay. Let's take care of this before I put in any more plans. This is going to keep them all busy for a bit anyway. All right, has anybody gotten a skill point who's allowed to spend it? Hassan, am I teaching you anything? I am teaching you nothing. Max? Oh yeah, Max. You will be learning astronomy, but not right now. Alright, what do we got on offer? Mushroom seeds, well, spores, and 3 dupes, which I'm probably not going to take because I do have the hermit eventually. So unless one of these people is a miracle. Let's see, we have an Ellie who is interested in tidying, doctoring, and is already skilled in super duper hard digging. Allergic to floral scent, and destructive. Oh, probably not then. While Lyra, who is interested in tidying, who is a grease monkey and innately stylish, who cannot dig. Terrible. And a Nails, who is interested in tidying, is a gourmet who is innately stylish and has decreased agriculture. You know what? We're going to take the mushrooms. We're just going to take the mushroom seeds. Okay. And, okay, automation. I need a pressure sensor. Here we are. And that would be connected to this vent, carefully bypassing anything else that it might get plugged into. So oh man. Through here, through here, through here, and there. Now, why? What a waste of metal that would have been. Okay. We're going to keep them very busy indeed. Does it say what pressure it is here? How are we doing in the Draco? Let's see. 88% reproduction, 87, 66. I can't see the fourth one because it's behind somebody. 88, I guess, maybe? They will lay again soon-ish. And in the meantime, pipes. Okay, I built this here because nosh beans. Oh, I don't have access to nosh beans at all. Well, I'm still gonna leave this here in case I have a use for it, but we have a pepper bread. Where is... He's over here. Here he is. We'll send the hermit a pepper bread. you know what? We're gonna give this dupe some drywall. Oops. Cancel that drywall. Cancel that. Anything behind his little Dempsey. Just gonna get plain white drywall in here. So yeah. Call me Vid. Hello, welcome back. I'm having a time. It's a very time. Oh boy. I need plastic, but I don't have plastic, so I'm keeping the dupes busy with other things. And whatever it is has Marie absolutely thrilled, by the way. But right now I'm building an oxygen machine. Do I have Drecos? Yes. But I'm waiting. I'm being patient. Eventually they will lay eggs. I'm feeding them nothing but mealwood, so eventually I will get plastic Drecos that way. But it's one of those time things. The other thing would be to possibly haul them down here and shove them through this machine and hope that I get plastic Drecos out of it. However, I have yet to figure out how to get to there without flooding the place. So I'm working on that. I'm working on that idea in my head. Hermit recruitment progress. Success! The Hermit is very excited about being on the grid. The bright lights illuminate an unfamiliar file on the ground nearby. Can you scroll over? Oh yeah, sure. Just give me one moment. I'm gonna have a look at this file. Debris analysis. Encryption level 3. Voice recognition initialized. Subjects identified B577, B997, B083, A216. Log begins. A216. The director said that there was supposed to be 3 of you on this task force. Where's the geneticist? B083. In the bathroom. B997. He went home. Long pause. B997. It's the holidays. He has a family. A216. We all do. That's exactly why this project is so urgent. B997. It's not our fault this stuff sat in the subterranean ocean for a year and took another year to get back to Earth. The microbe samples didn't fare well on the journey, and most of the mechanical components are completely corroded. There's not much to... B083. We're analyzing it all and salvaging what we can, Dr. Tsuruhashi. A216. Good. And take down those ridiculous lights. This is a lab, not a retro shopping mall. Log ends. Log begins. B577. Thanks for getting all the debris packed up for disposal. B997. I thought you did that. B577. No, B083. Who took my sandwich? B997. Not this again. B577. Ren, did you load the shipping container? B083. Seriously, I haven't eaten in 13 hours. This isn't funny. B997. It's a little funny. B577. Can we focus, please? B997. Nobody took your sandwich, Rock Doc. B083. Then why does my food keep going missing? B997. Maybe the lab ghost took it. Or maybe you just shouldn't leave it out overnight. Gunderson probably thought it was garbage. B083. He doesn't even clean down here. B997. Right, because if he did, I wouldn't have to keep sweeping up the magnesium sulfate deposits that someone keeps tracking all over the floor between shifts. B083. It's not me. B577. Listen, I know we're all tired and things have been a bit strange, but the sooner we get this sent up to the launch pad, the sooner it starts its trip to the sun, and we can all get out of this creepy sub-basement. B083. Fine. B997. Fine. B083. Fine. Log ends. Spectacular. Okay. Now, the place that I'm talking about, it's down here, and the main problem is that while it would be very easy to extend this hole here, well, that's a lot of liquid that I don't really want in there. Like, I don't even want this liquid, to be honest. But that's the way it is. So, yeah, I have a situation, is what I have. However, if I wait for the dupes to just sort of empty this area out, I could probably do that pretty easily then. The corpse in the room above. These corpses? My poor dead dupes? This would be the Tasteful Memorial for Camille the First, the Tasteful Memorial for Ashkin the First, and the Tasteful Memorial for Gossman the First. I popped the graves down here because it was an area that I really wasn't using, and it was just easy. And actually, I can now deconstruct this. To the left of Gossman the First, straight path down. Maybe. That is straight through some chlorine, and this is not a suit area, though, so possible, but not entirely comfortable for the dupes. But yeah. Definitely worth a thought, Vid. Thank you. Oh, I know how to make dirt stairs. Yes, I have done that. Whee! Up here. Dirt stairs. This is my hermit that I am working on making happy in some way, shape, or form. It's a very slow progress because the decor just won't go up for some reason, despite the lights being on. Dirt stair from there and miss all the bad gas. Maybe. Like, that gets me in this side, but I also need in this side, and there's not really any way to go from here without going through the chlorine pocket here. So yeah, to get to the delivery side, definitely, I think you're right. However, to get to the deposit, I'm gonna need to... oh, maybe. The question is whether or not I can build a ladder here, or if it counts as being part of the machine. Let's find out. Ah, I can build a ladder there. Cool. Okay, that's definitely... Yeah, I'm going to mark that as the start, but I would really like for them to get on building the oxygen maker first, because we really could use a bit more air in the base. So... excellent. Alright. So, I want to send a green signal if it is below... I don't know, what is the atmosphere around here? 450? 1450? Okay, if it's below 1450, I want that vent to be open. It's an interesting design. Well, I have a limited amount of space, so I just went with it. Oh, and I forgot to put a wall in. That should be a wall. This particular one, it's not a self-powering oxygen machine. I'm going to be running it off of base power. So I didn't have to make room for a hydrogen generator, because I already have one over here. So it'll be fine. And yes, it's a spaghetti nonsense because I have a lot of pipes going through the area. Oh, and I just realized I actually need to deconstruct this tile and cancel this one just so that they can reach this wall. I'm not entirely certain how I'm going to get them to reach this wall, but actually, what if I just... Possibly? I have to admit that I'm mostly doing this to use water. I need to get some water out of this tank. Mostly for reasons of I can't use my my metal refinery unless I do. So I may have built a couple of more electrolyzer than I really needed for 2 pumps. There. Now they should be able to reach to build everything. And it's only 3 electrolyzers, so it's not too bad. Well, for the simple fact of my water cooling system is full. I'm pulling water from here and from, where is it? From here to run through the cooling system. But I'm full. And until I empty out the tank a bit, I can't put more water in. And the thing is that I have the water from the metal refinery going through the cooling system in order to cool it down again. And that's where we fall into the problem. Like right now, I have a bit of space for water, so I can refine a bit more metal, but I have heard of such a thing, but I've never actually done it myself, Vid. I tend to play on a slightly less than fully efficient level. Okay, let's make some gold. I will certainly take a primer, but I will definitely not be making use of that tonight, obviously, because I will need to peruse the primer and figure out if I know what I'm doing before I make attempts on it. And that makes for a pretty boring stream, I find. So certainly I will take an infinite water storage primer. I can't guarantee that I will use it, but I will have a look at it, certainly. I can't actually accept links in my chat. I blocked them for security reasons. But you can DM me a link, or you can join my Discord and put the link in there. As if you want to take the Discord route, that should be the invite link right there. It's a you do this and do that and do that and you walk through. Ah, I see. Hold on a minute, did I not connect this pipe here? Oh no, wait, I didn't connect that pipe there. That pipe's not supposed to be connected there. Okay, we're fine, we're good. It's all good. Ludicrously easy to do. Alright. But yeah, I do use some sideways things to make things easier for myself, like the fact that all these fish are wild, so I don't have to feed them all the algae in the world. And stuff like that, but can you make a U-shaped box of airflow tiles large enough to fit the liquid pumps? I can make space for that. Like, I do have, like, well, that's supposed to be storage in the future, but I can make space for such things. I have a lot of the asteroid that I haven't dug out, so I'm actually pretty good on that front. I mean, the easiest thing to do would be to build it in here, although that's, you know, its own set of annoyances. Like this is going to be my water cooling once I have plastic, because I need a steam generator to make this system work. But it will be great once it's actually... Well, actually, this is pretty close to where my water is right now, so... liquid pumps, let's see here. Yeah, this space will be fine. Not this exact space though. Okay, so a U shape out of airflow tiles. Like that. Obviously I would have to take out the ladder later, but... And also I'm gonna have to shift some stuff. One taller. Okay. And just give me a moment here. We're going to be moving this ladder over here. I don't know what's got Gossman so happy, but I like it. But yeah, this once I can make a steam generator, this is going to be awesome. But it's not ready yet. Okay, did we actually deliver the pepper bread to the hermit? Nope, we're still awaiting delivery. I hope somebody didn't eat that. I mean, Lord only knows, really. Yeah, that whole thing's going on. I'm not in a hurry on that one, so... Eventually I'm gonna have to drywall the hospital, but... Okay. We are making progress here. Okay, this one will sort out hydrogen. I heard the printables noise, yes. And this one will sort out oxygen. Oh wait, no, not the breathable, oxygen. I haven't plugged anything in. I might as well get the plumbing in. Let's see. This pump is feeding the bathrooms. I don't want to use it. Which pump did I have feeding the electrolyzers? This one. I want to use this one. And put the liquid bridge in here. Like that. Alright, let's go see about the printables and whether or not Max is happy enough that he can learn the skill. Max, are you happy? Oh, you're so happy. Look at how happy you are. Have some astronomy. Okay. And what do we got? As I do apologize for the car alarm in the background, it goes off every day at this time. Cover it with mechanical airlock doors. Oh, those don't have to be powered, do they? Make a border of the U with insulated tiles. Huh. Okay. Let's see here. We've got fried mushrooms and 3 dupes. So we've got a Nisbet who's interested in building, who is a caregiver and has an irritable bowel and is destructive. Haha, no, we will not be inviting this Nisbet. We have a Ruby who is interested in ranching and researching, who is a caregiver, germ-resistant, and a shabby dresser. And a Nicola who is interested in operating, who is a caregiver, a gourmet, an interior decorator, and an irritable bowel who happens to be destructive. And everybody gets fried mushrooms. Congratulations. Okay, so I want a ladder here. And this is going to get messy because I built it so close to the water tank, huh? Okay, alright, so the outside border, you know what, the easiest way to do this is actually if I build the insulated part first and then the, so if I do the outside edge first and then build the airflow tiles, that'll be much better. I think that means that I'm actually going to be nudging the priorities over here. Because I would like them to build all this stuff first. Expecting you to build it in the... Well... I've never done things the easy way. And I want a tile... Actually, I just want to do that purely for the visuals. It just makes me feel better. Why does this say it's not... What is going on here? Is the warning... What is the warning on this? Is it for the bridge or is it for the... It must be for the bridge because they haven't built any of this stuff along here. Yeah, I think it's the bridge. I think. Oh, no, where's the circuit overloading? Oh, blast. Which one is that one? Why is this overloading? Oh, I've got too much stuff plugged into it. Darn it. Oh man, how did I end up with so much of the base connected into that one circuit? Let's see. What can I connect into the other circuit? Oh man, I've got so much. There's so much in this one circuit. What did I do? Why wasn't I connecting it into the same circuit as the fridges? How did I have 145K plugged into one battery? Yeah, it looks like I was just not thinking. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna deconstruct. We're going to disconnect that from there. And I'm going to figure out how to bring the fridges, the other circuit up into there. Without actually putting wires through the grand mess hall. Because I absolutely do not want to connect it to this circuit. This is my suit's oxygen circuit. Maybe that's not the way. What can I connect into this circuit that's closer to this circuit? Oh, there we go. The hospital, all this up here. That would be really easy. I can just pull from here. And that will let me, like, okay. Is deconstruct all of this. And instead run the wire from here into there. And I do have the cut tool, yes. It's deconstructing is, I get the wire back easily though. And if these things go without power for a little bit, that's fine. Nobody's actually using the hospitals, which is really nice. I really hate that you have to plug in deodorizers now. Interesting. How is that getting power when that's not done yet? Fun. Okay, there we go. Goes a little yellow, but yeah, we're looking a good color now. Look at that lovely white. Look at all that white. Excellent. That does beg the question of what circuit to plug all this into. Perhaps I should give them their own? That would probably be the easiest to set up, you know? Let's deconstruct this and deconstruct this. Extend the floor a bit. Actually, you know what? Deconstruct that as well. Where's my transformer? There we are. Well, you know, when you're right, you're right. I'm only going to use one so far, but why not plug in two? I kind of hate that the power comes out the bottom, though. It kind of makes things annoying. But what are you going to do? Okay, I'll bridge that sucker over here and over here. And that will require like that. Go, Rowan, go! Why are you just standing there, Rowan? This part's going to be fun, given that it thinks it's in a high pressure area. It shouldn't be. There's like massive amounts of places for the air to go that isn't right on that spot, but apparently, what do I know? Yes, thankfully I have room for more transformers here without breaking into that chlorine pocket. And it's not like I don't have a use for algae. Is this? Oh, unreachable. Well, you know, this will absolutely no difference to the function of anything, so I'll just, like that. Also, why does this just stop? Did I not connect that? Apparently I did not connect that. How weird. Okay, I believe we have all the pipes built now. Yep, it looks like they are all constructed now, so it is just a matter of getting the walls and such here finished. And then I can start plugging things in. I should actually start plugging things in up here now because of the walls going to be in the way. So this goes across here and in here, and that will go down here. And that's all I really need at the moment. Those are the only ones that they're not going to be able to reach once I finish the walls. So... well, unless I decide to go with the airlocks instead, but... yeah, you know what? Let's go with the airlocks instead because it's simpler that way. Also, I have realized a mistake. So the reason you top the box with airlocks instead of insulated tiles is the pressure will break the insulated tiles. Oh, I see. there's only one way to fix this mistake, and it's going to involve having to redo a whole pack of stuff. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, we're gonna deconstruct this. We're gonna deconstruct this. What, Izzy? I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean by that. Well, I realized I can't actually seal this area with this down here, so I have to move it up a tile. So I'm just gonna deconstruct that and deconstruct that. Still shouldn't keep me from building an airlock anyway. Because the idea is that, you know, that would be there, which I can't put there when I had the filter there. So that was my mistake. And then this goes up into here, and that goes down into there, and this goes into here. Whoops! And this gets deconstructed as well. Because otherwise my hydrogen chamber is too big. I mean, once the machine really gets going, this particular gas filter is going to be pretty much pointless. But for getting this thing started, it's just too full of polluted oxygen to be pumping that into my hydrogen generator. Okay, how are they doing up here? Oh, excellent. All right, let's get those airflow tiles. Ah, there we are. The reason why I set up my shifts the way that I do. Way I never have to worry about getting a snoring dupe. Okay, at some point I need to drywall the hospitals, but... And how are we doing over here? Well, we have some progress. I understand how all of this works. I don't understand exactly how the decor works. I did post my favorite ONI YTubers post about infinite storages. Okay. Thank you then. I will have a look at that after stream and sometime during the week before I stream Oxygen Not Included again next Thursday. Okay. How are we doing over here? Oh, look at that! The Draco are starting to grow their scales back. I do have enough hydrogen in there. That's good to know. Okay, excellent and beautiful. Let's lock this door. And let's set this one for hydrogen. Okay. Let's start running some more power here. I will need a bridge. It will have to be here. Run that up into here. Run that into there. And into there. Too much juice. Well, just for running these, it should be all right. How is... You know, I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just not gonna think about it. I see the main problem that I have right now, though. Let me just let's drop a manual switch on this sucker. Because we really need to get stuff cleaned up in here so that the dupes are not running in and out. And because I don't want to turn this whole setup on until it's clean in here. I mean, this room, it'll be okay because it's sealed away from the rest of the machine, but why am I building that switch out of wolframite? What the heck? What a waste of wolframite. I don't got that much wolframite, man. Also, I think I'm gonna have to put in another bank of storage boxes soon. Starting to get real full in here. And yes, I know I can do the infinite storage by dropping everything in a hole, but I don't really enjoy doing that. I rather gloat over my ranks and ranks of full boxes. You know, we really should call for this to be cleaned up too. Fill my ranch rooms with storage boxes. I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna. Oh, blast it. Now that I do not want. Why did you guys have to lay that egg down there? Now I'm gonna have to take weird measures. Wait a minute, do I already have a box somewhere for this? No, it's only an underwater one. Darn it! Why you gotta make me do this? Alright, fine. Alright, oh, stupid storage box right here. Let's go see what's going on here. Has Max gotten another skill point yet? Max has not. That is a pity. Gossman II has a skill point. Am I going to spend it? Probably not. Although I do want all my dupes to be exosuit trained, so we're actually going to start Gossman along here. Abe, what have I got you doing? Have I got you doing anything? No, you're good. You're fine. You're fine. You're good. I mean, it's not that I don't appreciate your suggestions and your commentary and such, Vid, but it doesn't mean that I have to take the said suggestions. Latest live stream only has 1 corpse. This base only has 3. In the entire time that I've been playing this base, I've only killed 3 dupes so far. Okay, so we've got omelets, we've got hatchling eggs. Well, I have to say it that way. This is Try Not to Die Thursday vid, and also the dupes are so stupid. Okay, we have a Camille who is interested in suit wearing and supplying, who is already skilled in super duper hard digging, who is a mouth breather. I don't really want a second mouth breather on the base, having one is bad enough. And we have a Liam who is interested in building and ranching, who is a caregiver, requires light to sleep, and has decreased husbandry. You know what? I'm going to take the hatch eggs. And now I will proceed to leave them on the floor until they hatch. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this sucker off to make sure that once they get those wires going, it won't turn on. Like what they say about idiot proofing. God keeps making better idiots. Exactly! Exactly! Speaking of which, oh, look at that! Okay. We place 2 pumps with pipes out to nowhere and power. Okay, well, power is easy. Power is right through the area. So, pumps first, then doors, I guess? First we'll have to get these ladders deconstructed, then we can put the pumps in. Oh, right, I was also in the process of clothing everybody. Let's see. We place 2 pumps. I would prefer to put the pumps in, then the airlocks, just at the moment. Okay, somebody who is wearing a snazzy suit is getting this snazzier green suit. And I believe that's gonna be Bert. Bert, come get your clothes! And that frees up another suit. Let's see. Someone who is wearing a snazzy suit is going to be getting another outfit. What do I not have anybody wearing yet? I haven't put anybody in citrus spandex yet. Yeah, let's do that. 1 citrus spandex, please, game. Oh yeah, the spiffy overalls I've been putting on my farmers. Oh, I have multiple farmers. Like, I've also been putting it on my ranchers, so Ada has a set of spiffy overalls here. It'll actually probably be easier just do it this way. Abe here is a farmer, so would be getting some spiffy overalls. Ada has gotten some spiffy, I believe I've gotten all my farmers into spiffy overalls. So Abe, Ada, and Ashkin II are my ranchers and farmers at the moment, so they would all be in spiffy overalls by now. Marie is wearing the pink suit because I made the background of the mess hall pink, and Marie is my primary cook. And everybody else, I'm just doing what I feel like, in a way. So yeah, I've got spiffy overalls. Ada is demonstrating them right now. I love how the one waiting is all like, I'm waiting, I'm impatient. It's great. Well, Hassan is in a really good mood, so that's great. Oh, yeah, I probably should. Hold on a moment. I'm gonna... Thank you for reminding me. I keep forgetting to do that. Hatchling egg and stone hatchling egg. We'll just dump them down with the coal. They'll just arrive here. That'll be fine. Oh, come on. Alright. How are we doing with cleanup here? So-so. So-so is the answer. This is a problem. These guys aren't going to lay any new eggs until I get this one out of here. And I don't really want to turn it into an omelet. Thank you, Camille. Okay, critter egg, Drucklet egg, priority 9. Thank you, folks. All right. There we go. I hate having to do it sideways like that, but if I have to, I have to. Yeah, I have had mixed success with actually giving orders like that, so it's for some reason when I order the dupes to carry a particular thing to a spot, they don't always obey, and it's very mesh tiles? I'm not sure if I can make those yet. Oh wait, I can. So the sweeper just goes right through it? What do I behold but a plastic... Oh, I see a plastic egg. Which actually means... glossy! Oh, a glossy egg! A glossy egg! Yes! Oh, look at you, you shiny beauty, you. That's my first glossy. And there's the second one. Ooh, 2 glossy eggs. Okay, how are we doing here? They still haven't finished putting down the wires. Okay, so 2 liquid pumps. And pipes going straight up, you said? Down or left, right? Well, I'm gonna want to hook it into the cooling system, so I might as well go straight up, I guess. Unless that gets in the way of actually getting the water into there. It probably gets in the way of actually getting the water into there, doesn't it? How do you get the water in here if the pumps are taking up the entire of the space? Oh, no, I don't want infinite storage as my cooling loop. Actually, I think I would want it after my cooling loop. But yeah, if the pumps are taking up all of the space, how do you get the water in there? Nowhere near my cooling loop. Well, that's too bad. It's right next door to it. Perhaps I've built this in the wrong spot. Let's just cancel this and actually take back this metal. And I will build it somewhere else. Let's use the big gigantic open space where I've been mining. Well, you didn't say anything about it had to be far away from the cooling loop. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna work up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. And then insulated tile around. Proximity isn't the issue, inclusion is the issue. Okay. Will be a bit more of a bear to run power over here, but... So, like this... Yeah, they should be able to manage that. Assuming they can reach the bottom of this. Oh, of course. I see how to do it. There. They should be able to reach to build all of it without having to actually climb into the box now, right? Right? Yes, I hope so. Oh, you're right. Might as well save the material. Okay. While I was at it, let's drywall the kitchen. It's gonna be pink like the mess hall and like Marie. It'll be great. Okay, they still haven't finished building the wires over here. That's spectacular. Oh yeah, copper got really low a long while ago. I've been building most of the stuff out of gold. Like, there's still some copper that I could grab around here and there, but I really have a lot more gold than I have of anything else, so I've just been, you know... But it's just like, metals are less common than like sandstone or granite or whatever, so I prefer to reclaim them rather than leaving it sitting around. Oh man, they unplugged the pump. That's what I get for using the general deconstruct instead of the manual deconstruct. Yes, I just always forget to hit it. The filter, I mean. That's a me problem. That's not the game's problem. But no, it wasn't a out of material thing. It was a priorities thing. I've got a lot of things going right now, and they were all priority 5. So yeah. Okay, so did we finally deliver the bread to the hermit? Nope, we're still waiting. We are making more progress on the box, though. Which I'm hoping improves the decor. I don't know. It's a player in general problem. I don't get to well, it's my stream, Vid. Oh, look at that. They already got the kitchen drywalled. I'm running out of excuses to not drywall the hospitals. Okay, we've got this room cleaned up. That's good. So we just need to finish cleaning up the floor in here. And I can turn it on. What is the hermit waiting for? A couple of things. I might as well leave them to it. Over here, the hermit needs an improvement in nearby decor, which I've only gotten to 23% so far. As I'm hoping that by building a nice box around him and drywalling it, that will help. And he needs 3 unique foods to be delivered to him. And it has to be great quality food or better. So I've only produced 1 great quality food so far, which is pepper bread, but it hasn't been delivered yet. I'm working on sweeping the floor. The floor is being swept. So yeah, I'm working on it, but I haven't been in a terrible hurry. I mean, he is drawing power off of me, but make the tiles from granite. Yeah, I was hoping that this plant would be good, but I only had 1 mirth leaf. And it's just the wrong temperature in here for the other ones, so... Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. And you say granite tiles rather than sandstone tiles, huh? I will take that suggestion. And okay, we'll continue to let that think about itself. Oh, right. I don't really want both of them, but... I couldn't do that right away because the whole thing was covered in water, and I want these 2. Now here's the question, how do we end up with Poké Shell Milts with no live Poké Shell? Oh, wait a minute, what do we have here? Oh ho ho ho, ho 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 ho. What do we got, Oh man, it's another saltwater geyser. Oh, I don't need that. I neither need nor want that. I already have one. Oh, that's so disappointing. That also reminds me, though, I had... way down here... yeah, we're still being patient. We're still being patient. like this. I hear the shing that indicates. Okay, so nope, this is still only reaching. It's not going through the mesh tiles, unfortunately. So your question, how PokeShell molt with no PokeShell? I guess so. Alas, it is not reaching through the mesh tiles. Too bad. I am not redoing. Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't actually have a lot of room to put it lower and still have it cover. Like, if I redrew part of the room and pulled this wall out, I could put another one in the lower area. But I can't really move this one lower without moving, well, without putting it, like, right in the middle of the room. And I would prefer not to do that. If I place one sideways behind the grooming station, does it reach? I don't think it can actually go behind the grooming station, but let's find out. Where's my shipping? There's my shipping. Okay, auto sweeper. No, I can't put it behind the grooming station. Yeah, this is the best that I would be able to do, and that's just not enough. It's no good. Yeah, I can't put it down one more because then it's like blocked by the floor. As if I pulled the room out like one space, I would be able to cover like half of this, but it still wouldn't cover the entire thing. I just don't have a good way of doing it. How big is that room? Let's pull up the... This room is 53 tiles. Well, yes, I can make the room bigger. It's just... It's just that with the way that I've built it, it's really difficult to have collection on this level. And I don't have room to drop it down one tile. I haven't given myself that room. It would be fine if the dupes could walk on the thing, but... Well, I'd have to rebuild everything through here in order to move the room down one tile so that I'd be able to put one like above the mealwood. I'd kind of prefer not to do that. Like, I can pull it out sideways, but that's still not going to give me coverage over here. Oh, the insulated tile is It's actually so that the room stays cold. The farm tiles aren't very good insulation at all. And the mealwood have a very specific temperature range that they'll grow in. And the Dreco, without the wheezeworts, the Dreco make it too hot. So I need the cold from the wheezeworts kept in. That's why I've got the insulated tiles underneath the farm tiles, because farm tiles are just terrible insulation. See, I've got this room the perfect temperature for the mealwood right now, and it's the insulated tile that's keeping it in there. It's too warm outside. But yeah, it's I'm just gonna have to keep using the jank, I think, because I run a radiant pipe. Yeah, I'm using much more natural methods here because I don't have as much of the good stuff. Also, oh Lord, what's going on here? Are we out of... Oh blast, we ran out of slime again. How did I not notice? Okay, where's my current slime mines? Where can I make a current slime mine? Oh, here is good. Here is excellent. There's lots of slime here. And I've already got a ladder started. I am gonna have to do something about this, though. Just don't ask what I'm doing with that. It's probably best not to ask. Okay, let's see. How to do this. Yeah, that's the way to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Future home of the rest of my dupes. Well, maybe? Okay, and I'm just gonna turn down the priority here just to make things easier. Who buries the final survivor? If it's the final survivor, they're alive. They don't need to be buried. Speaking of which, they still haven't... Oh, because this bit wasn't marked for cleaning for some reason? That's weird. Okay, I can lock this door though. Ah, there we go. We're getting some more slime in. That's what I like to see. Oh, and I forgot. All right. Anybody get to learn anything? Abe? No, wait. Abe was not one of the ones who was learning anything. I think Max is the only one who's Max and Gossman II are the only ones who are still learning things. Huh. Okay then. What do we got? Oh, that's very tempting. That's already processed iron. Okay, so we also have 3 dupes, which I will look at because, you know, just in case. We have an Amari who's interested in tidying and supplying, who is a caregiver, can't do cooking, and can't look after critters. We have a Ruby who is interested in supplying, building, and digging, who is germ resistant and cannot research. And a Nicola who is destructive, so why am I even reading the rest, but is interested in cooking and digging, has shriveled taste buds, cannot build, and cannot doctor. Nicola, you are the worst. This Nicola is the worst. This is the worst Nicola. Alright, Iron, come to me. Iron! I took the iron because the dupes were terrible. Oh right, and because I always forget. Let's see what we got in the new blueprints. Dragon's Breath, hello, good evening, welcome. Haven't suffocated yet. Well, all of my dupes who died did suffocate, but it was because I accidentally overheated them and then they fell into a pool of carbon dioxide. The dupes could be god tier and I'd take the... Exactly! Exactly, Vid. Alright, what do we got? Bold Retro Wall Pot, which I'm never going to use because I have allergic dupes. Alright, anything else? Petal Checkers, fiercely fluorescent, floral-inspired pink drywall. Alright. What else have we got here? Basic green pants. A clean pair of green pants that go with everything. Okay. Okay, that was interesting. That doesn't answer what color of drywall to use for the hospitals, though. Recently got presented with 3 aspiring young dupes, but I took a literal pile of rock over them. Yes, exactly. Sometimes you just take the rock. And I mean, I have 11 dupes. I'm functioning pretty well. My personal ideal is 12 dupes. I find that that's just enough to keep things running, but not so much that you completely lose track of things. What my step monster said, green goes with everything. I don't think I have green. No, I don't have any green drywall. Alas. Got 3 dupes, which is enough. Well, for just starting out, 3 dupes it's fine. It's absolutely fine. But as your base gets bigger and you have more different things that need to be done, you do need more hands. So of course I spent half the school year stuffed into a wall locker at school. Cycle 91. Yeah, that's still sort of close-ish to the beginning, depending on how much stuff you've built. Like, how many days you've lived doesn't really matter as much as how much you've progressed. You know what? It's a hospital. Let's give them the fresh white. We're gonna give the hospitals fresh white. There we go. They'll get to that eventually, at some point. I always wonder what, like, makes the decision of whether or not they're going to use the chairs. I mean, they hang out in the rec room for their break. But sometimes they use the chairs and sometimes they don't use the chairs. And it's a mystery to me, you know, the decision making process. Oh, there's so much dirt here. But it's just that pile of dirt. It's just that pile of dirt. Then I can lock the door and turn it on. Having only 3 dupes by day 100 is super easy. It's just making sure they don't join their 25 friends by day 110. That's the hard part. The dupe gotta be in a cherry kind of mood, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Why are they not putting things in? The fridges are not full, guys. But we are getting lettuce to make mushroom wraps with, though, so that is pretty awesome. Yes, put it in the fridge. Maybe I should put the priority on the fridges higher? Yeah, you know what? Let's prioritize the fridges a little, and maybe they'll put things in the fridges faster. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing? Oh, one of the Dreckle eggs hatched. So now we've got a baby. Oh, and there's another glossy egg in there. Okay. Bring me that egg. Yeah, baby Dreckos are so cute. I think they're the cutest of the baby animals. The pufflets come close, but the baby Dreckles. The baby Dreckos definitely win. Baby Pips? I mean, they're small, but they're just not even close. Baby Smooth Hatches wins hands down. I mean, Baby Hatch I would put in third. Baby Hatch of any kind I would put in third. Especially when they're in the evolution chamber. That reminds me, how close have we gotten? Although I may not need it. Oh man, they have not made it far. Probably because they're having to hold their breath. Like this is a non-suit zone, so the fact that we're dragging this giant pool of carbon dioxide down is just, it's gonna be a lot of fun for all the dupes involved. It's not the evolution chamber you're talking about. Okay, fine then. Oh, and Bert has reminded me. Oh, yep, look at that. They finished the citrus spandex. Okay. Somebody in a snazzy suit is getting this citrus spandex. Oh, I only have one snazzy suit left. That's perfect. Okay, Rowan, you are going to be wearing citrus. And I mean, if one digger is in citrus spandex, I should put the other digger in citrus spandex too, right? Oh, the evolution chamber that evolves eggs into barbecue. I see, I see. I mean, if that's what you want to do with your smooth hatches, that's your decision, obviously. Oh, man, can it not reach that? Oh, fine. Okay, so I should have one more spiffy suit with which to make a citrus spandex. I mean, look at Rowan. Just look at Rowan. Is that not spectacular? Why is my hatch ranch so truncated? Because I'm lazy. Okay. We could shear these Drecos again, I think. Or are their scales not fully grown yet? I mean, you can't see their naked butts anymore, so... all you need to do is remove one tile and we'll take up all that area. It's not like the stables are forbidden to have machines. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's just... this one machine can cover nearly the entire room. It only misses this one line here. I would have to put in two if I made it bigger. So... I mean, I can remove this upper tile, and then they think it's a bigger room, but... I don't know. I hadn't actually... you know, why not? Unless... the main question is how big is... well, let's find out. Let's find out. Watching this process is amazing. Thank you, Bert. Behold, citrus spandex for Hassan. Okay, we just need two more suits now. Then move the door one tile over to the right. I would have to move the drop-off, but I see what you mean. Okay, I need to make a snazzy suit. Okay, so deconstruct that. Hatches only get 5 tiles to walk in my builds. I mean, I like to watch them, like, walking around, so... let's just double check to make sure of my sizes here. Okay, we are good, we're good. 84 tiles. Okay. I could add 12 more tiles to it, but I'm not going to because I'm out of space anyway. I could. I don't think I have 7 hatches to hold at the moment, though. But once the eggs start hatching, it's going to be a different matter entirely. Yeah, there's only 4 in here right now. That's all the live hatches I've got. But once eggs start hatching, well. How is this guy in the floor? What did you do? I hate it when they do that. I mean, yes, I could just replace the Dreco. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just replace the Dreco? Or... oh, yeah, okay. I had forgotten about that part. Thank you. As I'd rather keep getting eggs. As I love it. Only baby critters sleep. But man, do they sleep cute. Wait a minute, is that like a tame tag? Weird. Oh no, my tiny baby may starve. And it's not like it could climb to where the pinch of peppers are, so... well, that'll be fun. Okay, how are we going? Oh, we've got roughly half the drywall. Make a starvation ranch for Drecos. I mean, maybe. I mean, I'd prefer if they just mature into adults, and then, you know, if I don't need them, they become meat. Manually. Because I do everything manually, because I'm just like that. They will shear 3 times before starving. Interesting. What don't I have storage for? Oh, I don't have storage for meal lice. Right, because I wasn't using meal lice for anything. Oh, it's a ranch room where you have like the grooming station and the shearing station, but you don't have any plants to feed them. You've just got a pool of hydrogen and the 2 stations, and that's it. Well, I personally don't tend to go that particular route, but I have observed it to work in other people's videos and streams and such. Yeah, I suspected as much. The pressure is a problem. I possibly should have put this vent further away, but I just didn't want a bridge. I'm already got enough bridges going on. It needs more open space, which isn't really available until we get down here. Drop all Draco eggs off in the room and only... Now, why have they been going in there? Very weird. I have not been asking them to go in there. There's no reason they should be going in there. But yeah, this system has a bit of an issue when the vent won't work. Yep, it's stuck. Okay, fine. Since I don't have the plastic for a high pressure vent, oh Lord, there's so many bridges. What do you mean you're over pressure too? Oh, I'm... This is another reason why I really need plastic. It's now the great hunt for the place where the pressure is low enough that I can vent this stuff off. Is it time for... No! I don't want this gas. I don't need infinite gas storage. Vid, I just want to send it away, and there's just nowhere to send it. But hopefully this pipe is long enough that that won't matter. Go, Max, go! And Rowan, apparently. What do you mean? Oh, because this isn't plugged into anything. Okay, that's fine. We don't even actually have to have this on right now. Oh wait, new printables available. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out this whole printables thing, and then I'm going to be taking my break for the evening. So, first of all, have either of the people, have Gossman or the second or Max gotten a skill point? They have not. Alright then. What do we got in the blueprints? Fried mushrooms and 3 dupes. I don't need any of these, but let's see. Ashkin is interested in researching, is a grease monkey and an unpracticed artist. Otto is interested in decorating, operating, and digging. Duress to impress. Attribute bonus while stressed. Oh lord. Squeamish, biohazardous, slow learner? No. And Elira, who is interested in suit wearing, researching, and doctoring, who already knows hard digging and requires light to sleep. Welcome to the colony, mushrooms. Okay, how are we doing here? Okay, we're still waiting for those to hatch, we're still waiting for those to hatch, we're still waiting for those to hatch. We're waiting on the pipes. All of the glorious pipes. Yeah, they'll get that done pretty soon, but this is I did say I was going to take my break, so what I'm going to do is save manually for the first time tonight. We've been relying on auto saves until now, and what I will do is I will come back to this project right after my break, because I do need to refill my water and take care of a couple of things like a bio break, maybe run some ads, although I do think I've got them ran some fairly recently. We'll just work that all out, and I will be back in just a few minutes.